I hope.
I don't know. I don't have
Yep,
a.
now we're going. I just
We're
got the
going.
thing. Yeah. All right. Well, try number two. We thought we were recording, and apparently we weren't. Um, damn, I'm still not getting the.
I'm not getting video.
I'm not either. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, now we're good. All right, sorry guys, we are all over the place. We thought we were broadcasting, and it never went on air. So we will start this over. I guess to recap what you guys didn't hear us talk about today, we're just gonna play Rangers versus Blue Jays. Keanan is the Blue Jays. I'll be the Rangers. Um, yeah. Last week we went 13 innings. I got the win because I'm good at what I do, obviously. And I don't have my PCI up. I literally just set it to have PCI and it's not showing. So let's see if I can.
So while he's doing that, guys, welcome back once again. Episode 11, we got renewed for a few more episodes. How about that? We want to thank you guys for coming in, however you might be spending this Corona season. Thank you for spending a little bit of time with us. Today, as you're watching Texas and Toronto, obviously I'm going to be playing with Toronto. Luke is at bat right now with Texas. We will be talking. Luke just recently revamped his draft grading system. And so we'll talk a little bit about his regrading, maybe give a little bit of insight into his mock draft. We'll also talk about the newest UFC 249 developments between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Tony Ferguson. We will talk about John Jones and his tumultuous, that is going to be an error. Wow. I forgot I did that. We'll talk about John Jones, his tumultuous run-in with the law, and how he copped another dub against the U.S. legal system this week, and whatever else we may freestyle throughout the rest of the show. So please sit in, enjoy, and feel free to ask us questions. If you want to follow us on social media, mine is at Keanan Alstatt. You can follow Luke at Luke Parrish _NFL, and we'll try to be as entertaining as we can for you guys.
Yes, sir.
All
Try
right.
to make this worth your while. I know I need something to do. Damn it.
So I am playing. I'm starting Ryu today. As I mentioned before we went live, when I thought we were live, I believe he's probably one of my favorite pitchers that is not on the Yankees. I think he keeps his ERA low. He's got great stuff. I think I thought he should have had more Cy Young consideration last year than what he did, obviously, he had a sub-2 ERA for a good chunk of the season last year, and obviously Jacob deGrom is just otherworldly. I'm not mad that he won Cy Young last year. So, but I believe that Ryu playing in Toronto, if they play baseball this year, I believe he could be a 14-15 win guy.
Yeah, I think he
definitely
had a good outing last year.
He did. It'll be interesting because, obviously he played for LA last year over there at Dodger Stadium. He had a lot of run support last year, and so now playing in Toronto, obviously the talent level is a little lower. We'll see how he performs with decreased run support. And so this is not a great start to the game. 2 pitches, 2 outs. That's a good way to get the starter out of the game.
27 pitch perfecto, dude. I'm here for it. I will say, if I lose this game, I'm blaming it on MLB Shop. I was supposed to get my Joe Gallo t-shirt today, and they sent me an Albert Pujols shirt instead. I don't know if you guys know me, but I am not a huge Albert Pujols guy. So that was a nice kick in the taint, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, that was a great awakening this morning. But It's all good. We'll play. I'm rocking the Francisco Lindor shirt today, but
There we go.
but yeah,
Leading off
I
for
guess
The first innings in the books here. That was a
very quick, full inning. Like what?
little different than
13
last week
total
when I hit
pitches?
that grand slam, you know?
Yep.
So, I guess since we're kind of pushing along here, talk to us a little bit about how you redid your grading system, kind of what went into that, why did you do it, and did anything change as you did that process?
Yeah. So I just had a lot of. I started out, I just had a 10-point scale. So I mean, when you're going through, you have 400 plus guys graded. It's impossible to not have ties. Oh, I missed that horribly. But
Oh, that's another error. Oh my god, I keep forgetting that it's a... Ugh.
Todd
That is
Frazier.
fifth. The third
Jeez,
baseman,
dude, I don't even have to hit. I just have to
Todd
strike out
Frazier.
effectively. But yeah, so I've been trying to adjust
Uh-oh.
and get a.
That is gone.
Let's go, Todd Frazier, dude, big dick Todd. My. I had it basically fit to where in the past when it was just a 10-point scale, it was set up to. There was positional value, right? A quarterback, if they had the same grade as a defensive back, the quarterback's going to be ranked higher just based off of value at that point. But there were still just too many clusters, and you would see a lot of guys kind of even out that shouldn't necessarily be back to back, but they had the same grade at the same position. So I fixed it. I made it a 100-point scale. So now I can put in an extra decimal and basically kind of spread things out a little bit better. So if I had a guy that was like an 8.8 at one position and then 8.8 at another position, they were going to be lined up right next to each other. But if they were the same position, they're going to go back to back when they might realistically be 2 or 3 guys apart. So I just learned to kind of fix that up and get rid of that cluster. That was a huge reach.
So after redoing your system, I know you had a lot of guys clumped up there near the top. Who is now your number one on your big board?
Number one still Chase Young. I think I have a perfect grade on him. Just as a prospect, he's about as polished as it gets. So he stayed one. I do have technically CeeDee Lamb comes in higher than Jerry Jeudy at wide receiver. They're 3 and 4 overall. But honestly, I think they're both can't miss. I think they have the exact same grade. It's just a matter of preference. But I don't see any way in which they're not both
the first baseman,
Pro Bowl caliber guys early on and all pro receivers down the line. So nothing crazy. I did have my quarterback rankings moved a little bit. Like Jordan Love moved from quarterback 5 to quarterback 4, I believe, or maybe it was either 6 to 5 or 5 to 4, but nothing crazy. Tua did jump up quite a bit just after seeing he was medically cleared and he's good to go. He jumped up a little bit because there is still a ton of concern with him, but
batting fifth, the center fielder.
Okay, well, that's pretty interesting.
Gritchen.
So when do you think your first? Do you have a 3-round mock out right now?
Yeah, I have it wasn't like an in-depth or anything. It was literally just team and pick, and then that was really it. But so I released my top 400 last week, or earlier this week actually. I think it was Monday morning, and then inside of that you could find my top 20 at each position, and then my it was a 3-round mock, including the 10 compensatory picks at the end of the 3rd round.
Leading
so
off for Texas.
there's a lot there, a lot to divulge, but
Shin-Soo Choo.
hopefully it's good for everybody. I know some people kind of go back and forth on disagreeing, which is fine. I think it's good to have differing opinions about rankings and where you want or where you think guys will go and stuff like that, but there's no right answer. Oh, yikes.
I don't know. Yeah, boy, the old Tony Gwynn in '94 right there. That broken bat.
I did see. I don't know if you saw where Shin-Soo Choo gave every player in the Rangers organization $1,000
I
to
do
help
see
kind of
that.
with the offs, or yeah, with the lack of payment coming in.
I think that's awfully upstanding of him. He certainly didn't have to do that. I think that says a lot about his character.
Yeah, I mean, there's what 190 guys in the organization or something like that, and
I mean, that's what 190 grand.
Yeah,
But compared to the contract and the money he's made, obviously it's a fraction. But for those guys, that might be enough to put
at least
money.
help out right now.
Yeah,
because I mean, minor league guys don't make shit to begin with. Now at least you're giving them a little bit of help. But I did see. I think the league said that they're going to start giving guys more money too, or they're going to pay minor leaguers throughout the break. Joe Gallo, boy. Joe Gallo.
Boy, I gotta do something about that whole skill when you throw.
Oh,
I'm not very good at it.
Who's your center fielder? That doesn't matter. I'm testing him.
Oh,
what a clown.
Wow.
Doesn't matter who your center fielder is. It might be Stevie Wonder.
Boy, this is pretty ugly, folks. Ryu, I did not mean to do you like this, but we gotta get the bullpen going pretty early.
Hey, don't forget though, last week you were up, 4-1 in the first?
Yeah, that's true.
Anything can happen.
That's true. So when do you think you're gonna have your 7-round out?
I don't know. I'm gonna try to work on one. I've been working on my, what's that called? Like my total draft guide. I just don't know if I'm gonna write the entire thing, because I know last year I wrote, it came out to be like 20-something pages, and it was just a lot to consume the week of the draft. So I'll probably write a 7-round mock.
Why did you not tag? Jesus.
Up next for the Rangers, the second baseman.
Oh, yikes.
Odor.
Oh man, the Jose Batista killer right here.
2 strikes.
Oh god, that was such a bad cut. I knew that wasn't hitting.
Now batting.
I just gotta give you a glimmer of hope.
Nick Silva.
Oh man, I like Ryu, but boy, I've kind of disrespected his family by not.
Don't know why I swung at that one. Get down. Yeah.
Why didn't you die, buddy?
Runner, runner, runner!
Damn it.
There we go. There we
Tried
go.
to steal home.
So, kind of moving along here, I guess, we'll talk a little bit about the UFC 249 situation.
The designated hitter.
Considering that's pretty much the only big major sporting event going on in America that people have been looking forward to for a while. The storyline, obviously, is the UFC light heavyweight champion, Khabib Nurmagomedov. That's going to break up the perfecto, so, hey, got a little bit of hope right there. But no, Khabib Nurmagomedov, the UFC light heavyweight champion, the undefeated world heavyweight champion, or world lightweight champion, I should say. Competing against Tony Ferguson. Undefeated for the last 6, 7, 8 years, a 12-fight winning streak. Just been bludgeoning guys time after time after time again. Fight of the year in 2018 with Anthony Pettis. Who did he fight? Did he fight last year? I don't know if he fought last year or not. Anyway, people have been clamoring for these two to fight for a long time. This was actually the 5th time the fight had been booked, and it looks like it is going to be the 5th time the fight has been canceled. Is that out of here? Let's go. Was that Bo? Was that Bo Bichette?
No.
No, that's not Bo. It's not Reese
Bichette has a
McGuire
very-
either.
I hate Bichette's batting stance on him. It drives me
Number
nuts.
10.
But yeah, so what ended up looking like, so obviously with the coronavirus epidemic, people they can't find locations to book these fights, and so the idea was that, or the rumor, I should say, the rumor was that they were going to book this fight in Abu Dhabi, and they were going to have the whole card there. Well, it looks like they're not going to be able to. And
Number 11.
Habib was training in San Jose with, I believe, AKA. And whenever they found out that the fight was going to be happening in Abu Dhabi, he traveled to Abu Dhabi in case any kind of travel restrictions in the U.S. occurred. They gets the word that they're not fighting in Abu Dhabi, so he goes back to his home region of Dagestan in Russia. Shortly after he arrives, Russia puts a travel ban for people entering and exiting the country. So it does not look like he is going to make the April 18th mega fight. And so now UFC is trying to put together a fight for Tony Ferguson. It's unclear whether or not he's going to accept. It's unclear if it's going to be for the interim title. Tony Ferguson called yesterday for the stripping of Khabib's title. I don't necessarily agree with that because he's not injured, and with the events going on in the world right now, I can understand why he wanted to be home with his family.
Yeah.
I mean, I can totally. Do I believe they should be putting on a major fight right now anyway? Maybe not, especially if, they don't even have a venue booked for the event yet. And so who's to say the event wasn't going to be canceled, unless they were just going to fight on a boat somewhere, which I don't put it past them at this point. But I don't know. I think it's going to be it's really unfortunate. Like I said, I think what will likely end up happening is that Tony Ferguson will not fight on the April 18th card. I think he will hold out until later this year to fight Khabib. The problem that people are going to run into now, people know that Khabib is a devout Muslim, and Ramadan is coming up from April 23rd to May 23rd, and that's where he's fasting 15, 16 hours a day. And after he gets done with Ramadan, he says that he likes 45 days before he starts training again, which would be around International Fight Week, first week of July. And so if it takes him to train, say 6 weeks for this fight, that's putting your fight at the earliest in August.
Now batting.
And whether or not Tony wants to wait that long, whether or not the UFC wants to wait that long, I don't know if they're going to be able to convince him to come back earlier. It's just kind of it's a real gray area, and I don't know. It'll be really interesting to see what happens with that dynamic. Whether if they cancel that card, I don't believe anybody would be surprised. But the problem's going to run into is when are they going to be able to start having cards regularly again? Because that's not going to be the only title fight affected. You got Cejudo and Aldo coming up. Eventually you're going to have Adesanya and Costa. They've talked about DC, Miocic, the trilogy at heavyweight. It will end up being DC's retirement fight. There's just so many fights that you could book right now. But the problem is that if you go 3 months without cards, you're either going to have a 5-title card, or you're just going to have to push all these fights back. So it'll be really interesting to see what happens as we move forward here in the next few weeks.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. All right, please catch this. You got it. Who the fucking grab the goddamn ball, buddy?
No.
I apologize for my language there. That's a little out of character, but
Now batting.
that frustrates the hell out of me.
Santana.
As soon as I get 2 rounds back, I give one up on some dumb stuff like that.
Ooh, that was way late.
Wow. Now you.
Dog, there was 2 outs. There's no reason to even throw that on.
Oh, I thought there was
Now batting,
one.
The first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Boy, this is ugly.
Oh, I swung so high at that. Did it again. God damn it.
How about that? 8-2, bottom of the fourth. How about that?
Leading off for the Jays. The left
So,
fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
how much longer do you have in your semester?
4 or 5 weeks, something like that, I believe.
I think I'm in the same boat.
Boy, close
I have to
there.
do
but-
a like a live presentation over a report.
Now batting.
Yeah.
I think it's the day of my
Third
birthday. I'm
baseman,
like not looking forward to that at
Vladimir Guerrero.
Yeah, your birthday's coming up here in a couple weeks, ain't it?
all. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
About 3 weeks, I think.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting because this is a little inside information. I don't know if he'll want his name dropped. Our buddy Luke, he's getting boy, I thought that was oh man, I thought that was gosh dang, I thought that was going farther than what it was. No, our buddy Luke, college friend, he's getting married here in a little bit. I will say, and I was wondering whether or not it was going to be affected by the COVID-19 crisis, and he never got back to me. So, Luke, I know you're a busy man. We're all busy humans. Everything's going on right now. But if you're listening to this, just give me a little update.
1-1.
I'd like to know.
Everything goes fluid right now, though. It sucks, but oh my god, that ball was slapped.
Foul.
That ball was also
Boy.
slapped, and that one was not fouled.
Let's go.
Who hit that? Is that the same dude?
No, it's Travis Shaw.
Oh.
Fisher hit the first one.
Yeah, Travis Shaw sucks.
But he went down the line off the Videotron.
Fielder, Randall Grichuk.
This is Kawhi at Scotiabank. How I'm, coming in clutch. As I say, I'm down
Solo shot down by 6 in the 4th inning is not my idea of clutch necessarily, but to each his own.
Hey, we all have different definitions, man,
Mine's just a lot more accurate, I think.
That might be fair. That might be fair. Speaking of 2-run jacks, this guy had the first one.
Leading off
Yeah.
for Texas, the third baseman,
And he has a
Todd
triple.
Frazier.
Oh, buddy!
You gotta pay for those sins, buddy.
There wasn't even a trash bang, you dickhead.
Oh no, I heard a couple knocks, dude.
Now he's just a double shy of the cycle.
That's true, ain't it? And we're
You
only
can't
in
let
the
me
fifth.
cycle
Now
on
batting,
you, dude.
second baseman,
You're right. I might just walk you.
Odor.
Yeah, I would too, coward.
Gosh, I hate this center fielder. Whoever this is about to get pulled.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick Sola.
That's down. Let's go. Maybe.
Nope, got the same center fielder.
Damn, the ginormous crow hop.
Boy, this is bad.
Jeez, dude, I sent you that
now
game
batting,
last night. I was up 17-1. I didn't think I'd have to do it like that again.
Oh, you didn't have to do me like that live. You know what I mean? Boy. All right,
That's
catch
another
this.
one.
No, keep it.
Well, nope, missed the tag. Dang it.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter,
Some
Shinsu.
Asian on Asian crime right here.
Whoa, buddy. Going at the dome.
So from my perspective, as you're squaring up to bunt, this thing's going right for his face, and he ducks underneath it.
Damn it, I tried to poke it on the third baseline.
Hey, look at that. Ryu's got more catches than my center fielder. Wow.
Damn. You
I
have
know.
threes
It's
across
wild.
the board.
I do, don't I?
It's not bad for a Little League game.
The designated hitter.
That's fair. That's fair.
Paying these
This-
dudes
this-
millions
this
to
game-
not catch a
this game-
freaking fly ball.
This game out of...
shit.
That's gone. Oh, man, that was in Batista land right there. Woo.
Oh, that's Teoscar. That dude's good. He's got mad power.
I know. That's my... What was it, my third jack of the game?
Right
Yeah, I think so.
Parrish. Fisher.
Derek Fisher. I didn't know this dude played for the Lakers.
Yeah, I know. This guy had the 2-run bomb.
Oh, that missed a
1 and 1.
spot. Oof.
I got the count. 1 and
Oy vey.
Dude, could you imagine being stuck at Wabash right now, quarantined, and all you can eat is Sparks? It's your only option. I don't think there's anybody that's...
Number
No, I
10.
doubt it, but that would be like the nightmare scenario.
Especially like they got you posted up in Walcott. Oh man, nope. I'm glad it's not me. I mean, I did it for comps, but whew.
You lived in Walcott for comps?
No. Well, no. I mean, I was posted up at quarantine Wabash for
Oh.
comp. Not quarantine, but it felt like it.
Dude, yeah, you couldn't like leave your room because it was what's it, Armageddon outside. You didn't know what was gonna happen.
There, yeah.
I'm not gonna
Good.
lie, I studied for maybe 20 minutes.
No, I
But it was
studied
easy,
way
dude.
longer.
History was so easy. It was just straight up it was just papers, so didn't have to study for it so much as you just had to get a prompt and then think about it and write it. And it was like we weren't supposed to start until like the 3rd of January or something like that, and then we had the exams that next week.
Yeah.
And they sent us the reading material for the papers. They sent it to us, I think, like December 23rd.
Number 13. Joey.
So we had basically
Gallo.
2 extra weeks to work on it.
Yeah, for our comps, so the way that ours was set up, it was like day one, it was a third stats and then a third of the 2 sequences that you took. And I took behavioral and biopsych. And biopsych with Dr. Gunther, I thought was going to end me because she, very, very nice individual. I enjoyed taking classes and labs with her, but she asks very particular questions, and sometimes it's hard to predict, and she's very thorough, and she likes her answers very thorough, and so I was trying to prepare for that, and I spent, Christmas break doing that, and I get to comps, and I thought hers was the easiest. Her section was the easiest, and behavioral neuro,
runner!
that had me sweating. That had me sweating. I thought I had failed day one.
Yeah,
That's
I
bad.
guess now that I think about it, we had like one paper, and it was like there was no length requirement.
Now batting.
It was just
Yeah.
write as much as you want.
Ronald.
So I wrote like bare minimum. I think I wrote like 4 or 5 pages. And then, so we had to turn that in like the first week, and then once we turned that in, we had like 36
Now
hours
batting.
to turn in the second
third
paper, and they
baseman.
gave us the prompt for that then.
Bring
So we
it.
still had like a little bit to cram for that part, but it really wasn't that bad. But yeah, I think I wrote probably a total of 8 pages for those, and then I was out of there, and then
Now
the oral
batting.
exam was.
Second baseman.
I believe
How
I had.
about classics, though? Whew.
Dude, I couldn't imagine doing classics.
Well, that's off the plate.
Dude, when I got to the oral exam, so I believe I had the last day. I think I was Friday at 8 a.m. And Dr. Thomas asked me, she's like, well, I saw you wrote about classic Roman like scribing for your 400 project. And I was like, yeah, that's not true. I'm not reading that information. She goes, well, you sent me a paper. because we had to send like a portfolio, blah blah blah. And I sent one of the papers I wrote for Dr. Hartnett my freshman year, and that was like to show like my growth as a writer. Because dude, let's be honest, that paper sucked. And she was like, "Well, it says you sent that," and I was like, "Yeah, I did send that. That was the first paper." I was like, "I was in your 400 level class. You should know pretty much what I wrote about." So I had to like explain her through that, and then yeah, that was easy. And I got lucky because my at-large was my what's that called? My freshman advisor before I switched over to my.
Who's your freshman advisor? Gomez.
Gomez, yeah. In the Spanish department, he was a good guy.
Yeah.
He was just very hard to understand at times.
Yeah, my orals, I got pretty lucky with my boards. I honestly couldn't. I mean, I was really satisfied with the draw that I got. I wanted Schmitty T on my boards just because I had spent the most time with him, and I knew the kind of questions he would ask me, or at least I thought I did. And I got him as my major, and I got Dr. Nelson from the religion department as my minor. And
Dr. Nelson, hey, shout out Dr. Nelson. He's a Vikings fan.
Yeah, Minnesota born and bred.
Gave me an extension on a paper because I went to a Vikings game that weekend.
There we go. Yeah, Dr. Nelson's a very good guy. I remember whenever the Eagles beat them in the NFC title game, he came to class the next day very not happy. And when the Twins lost to the Yankees, we were taking a film class with him, and he was like, "Yep, so we're just watching a movie today because I'm mad." Boom. He's so funny. I love Dr. Nelson. He's my religion. Yeah, he was my religion minor, and he was the chair of the department. And I had a couple classes with him, and yeah, I was very happy with the questions he asked me. I really enjoyed the conversation with him, and obviously he's a Wabash guy, having went through comps in 2000, and so he kind of knew what the process was like.
I will say I took one class with him, and my brother told me, he said, "Hey, you're gonna have a quiz every Friday." Boy, did I not listen to that. I failed about every single one of them. I love your defensive prowess.
Yeah, but I got some.
The designated hitter, Shinsu
I got some.
Chu.
Get it there. Oh Jesus, this guy again.
Yeah, I had my board wasn't bad. I was excited to not get Dr. Rhodes, because I knew she was going to be tough. But I heard Thomas was tough too, but I worked it out. I had Schmitty T as well. That was a disaster. I told him, he asked me some question about stats, and I got like a D in stats because our buddy Luke, who was just mentioned, he was basically my savior for that whole semester. So he helped me out a little bit. And I knew I wasn't going to do well, and Schmitty, I was like, "Hey, Schmitty," I answered something, and I said something about stats. He goes, "Oh, you like stats?" And I go, No. Let me back check real quick. I'm really bad at stats, but I just remembered something from that course, so please don't hold that against me.
My at-large was Dr. Akins from English.
Oh, yeah.
And, I never had a class with her, but she was a nice individual, nicer to me than what she had to be. And what was nice about her is that when she was undergrad, she double majored in English Lit and music, like musical performance or something like that. And so I had taken quite a few music courses throughout my time at Wabash with Dr. Makubia, who I was just praying would be my at-large, and it didn't end up working. And so I took a lot of world music with him, and I knew a lot about African culture and how it tied in with their music traditions. And she asked me a pretty sweet 6-piece of questions on that. Boom. In and out like a fast food restaurant, and boom, I was good. I was so happy.
I like Dr. Akins. I had her for I can't remember what the first one was. I'd had her in my junior
Now
year
batting,
for
right fielder.
a.
Wasn't it an 8 a.m. class?
Fisher.
No, it was I think it was a 3 p.m. It was the last slot.
Oh, even worse.
Yeah, but it was like
Ball, that's out.
multilingual literature or something like that, or multi something. It was about basically multicultural. That's what it was. So we talked a lot about just like Latin American and African American literature and stuff like that. So that was cool. But then I had her again senior year. I took her class. I believe it was second semester senior year because I knew that I could not necessarily coast, but I kind of knew what to expect from her, so I didn't have to worry. But that one was an 8 a.m. and that sucks. So I skipped it quite a bit. And I was the only senior in the class, so that was brutal. But I did like her. She was
The right fielder.
understanding, I guess, as a professor. And I think she also took comps, I believe. I think she went to University of Washington and she had comps there.
That's right. She told me she had Yeah, that's right.
She was I believe she was like a tennis referee or something like that on the side. She did
I know
some
she
of that.
played a lot of tennis.
Yeah, I think she did. I think she like refereed Big Ten tennis on weekends.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Dang. Big Ten?
Yeah.
Look at her killing the game. Shouts out to Dr. Akins. Shouts out to her for not failing me on comps. I'm glad I'm not there right now.
Dude, I was so nervous. I didn't think I did very well on the oral part. I thought the paper part was fine because it's hard to fail a paper. I don't know if I've told the story on here, but I don't know if I even failed. I only did really poorly on one paper at Wabash, and that was freshman year. We had 8 a.m. with Dr. Warner, who was a super cool dude. And I was a freshman. I wasn't really used to checking online for stuff, so I just forgot that there was a syllabus on there.
Leading off.
And we had a paper due one day, and I got to class, and he was like, all right, guys, turn in your papers. And I just looked at him like, I don't know what you're talking about. So I turned it in like a day late, and I got a C on it because it wasn't great because I wrote it in a day. And he was like, well, it's late, so you get a D. So that dropped my grade quite a bit. And then, don't know what happened, but like 3 weeks later, I get an email from Dr. Warner. It was just like, here's your paper that you turned in a couple weeks ago. And he's like, I thought you did really well. And he gave me a B.
There we go.
And I was like, okay. I mean, I'll appreciate that double play.
Oh, shit, I wasn't paying attention. I turned away to look at my phone to check the chat to see if anybody was on.
But yeah, so I aced it. I got a B, and then it helped me. I think I got like a B- in the class, which wasn't great. But man, I don't know how I stuck out being a history guy. Because I mean, one, I hate reading, and it was a lot of reading. Two, I didn't write very good papers early on. I definitely got a lot better. But
Is 1 and 2.
my first 2 semesters, I think I got like a B- and a C+ in history, and I was like, damn, I am not on track to do well. But I stuck with it because I didn't want to do anything else. Because I took psych. And that shit was hard. I wrote. What was the longest paper you wrote?
Longest?
Yeah.
Shoot, maybe I'm positive that. You just gonna slap the tag on me like that? What are we doing here, cuz? No, no. I think the longest, maybe my comps, like my capstone manuscript was pretty long.
Leading off for the Rangers.
That ended up being like I want to say like 16, 19 pages or so. I don't know. I didn't really. I mean, I had several 10-page papers for religion, but those aren't bad.
No. I think I was in the same boat. I think I had. I mean, freshman tutorial, I had a 14-page paper.
Forget that. Jesus.
Yeah. And then I had I had 2 15 pages for a 300 level history. Thank you. Thank you. And then, what was the other class I took?
The designated hitter.
I know I had another, I took a couple of religion that had, 8 to 12, so I wrote, 7.5. And then the history 498. or whatever was supposed to be 50 pages of like a capstone research type thing, and I think I wrote 34.
Number 1.
Look at you.
Elvis.
Cheating the game.
My pass, I don't care. I think I got like a B on it.
Tagged him. He's out.
Oh,
Okay.
bullshit! He tagged me! The ball was in his bare hand.
No, I got to the base first.
No, you did not even come close to getting to the base.
Leading off.
Alright, so we got 6 errors. We only need to score 9 runs in this half inning.
Guriel.
But no, the class we took senior year this time last year, Dr. Phillips, his was it 141?
Ball, 2 strikes.
Dog, I have no idea. All I know
That was
is
good.
I didn't know shit.
I like that class. It was fun having me, you, JC, and Luke in there. That was all really
Now
fun.
batting. Third baseman. Vladimir.
I mean,
I
yeah,
remember
that
when
part
he-
was cool, except for when he called on me.
Jr.
The one time in the semester.
Well, you know how stupid I had to look?
Oh, my God. I got called on quite a bit, but that's because he liked me and he was my advisor. But, yeah, no, I really like him. He's a good guy. But those classes were really fun because he said at the beginning of the beginning of the semester that we were gonna have weekly like vocabulary quizzes or whatever, and that lasted for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I
He
think
was
everybody
like-
was just failing them so poorly. He was like, dude, I can't do it.
I mean, he was so cool, but he was like, you know what, like, you guys got more important things to worry about. Seniors, you don't need to worry about this. And thankfully, the class was like half seniors. So.
Yeah. I will say the religion department was like, across the board was a pretty solid group. I had... Throw it, dumbass. Alright. I had a class with Nelson, Phillips, Bayer,
Now batting. Center fielder. Randall.
Did you have
and
one?
Blix. I had 2 with Blix, maybe? 2 or 3. Dude, could you get any more infield hits?
Was that my 4th in a row now?
Blue
I
Jays.
think so.
The designated
Alright,
hitter.
that'll
No,
do it for
Guerrero and,
Cleves.
But no,
Your
I never.
attention,
Did you
please.
ever get to have
Now
royalty
pitching for the Rangers.
before he left the
Nah.
religion
Number
department?
25. Jose Leclerc.
So who was the chair our freshman year?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
Oh, come on. I was getting ready to tie the game.
Now batting.
Not really, but
The right fielder. Derek Fisher.
I
someone
know,
was the chair our freshman year, and then he left the department for some reason.
1 ball, 1 strike.
can't remember. Did you have any class with a Bear?
No, the only classes I had in the religion department were I had 3 with Phillips and 2 with Nelson. I took 141, and then I took the Old Testament New Testament sequence with Phillips, and then I took 141 with Phillips, and then I took I took God, Guns, and Religion, and a film class with Nelson.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's gonna do it for Texas and Toronto. Luke, you got one more left in you?
Yeah, I was going to ask you the same thing. I'm down to play
Yeah.
another one if you are.
Yeah, I'm down to play another one. You want to do same teams, or you want to do
Winning
different?
pitcher is
Let's mix it up.
Let's mix it up. I like that. All right, so I want to cancel the post game here.
But yeah, I had Dr. Bear was a cool guy. He was also very lenient. Like I would come to him if I had questions and stuff like that, and he was always there to help out, which was nice. He also compared me to the Unabomber in front of the whole class. So that was also great. But I mean, yeah, he was a good guy. I liked the religion department. Even though, I mean, I didn't really like the religion classes just because it was so difficult. Like I just couldn't pay attention to them because a lot of the stuff was just so overlapping. Or like I would take a class with Bear at the same time I'm taking a class with Nelson, and the stuff is like not overlapping, so it's like crisscross from like 2 decades apart, and I'm like
Yeah.
all over the place. But other than that, it was cool.
Yeah, no, the religion department, music, Dr. Makuya, boy, you know, people don't, some people like him, some people don't. I am very pro Dr. James Makuya, a world champion Ndongo player from the great country of Uganda. Oh my God! If you are a Wabash person listening to me right now, and you still have an opportunity to take classes at school, take a class with Dr. Makuya. Oh my God, it was so good, so good. And the guy's like, I cannot confirm this, but I believe he's in his 70s, and for him to have the amount of energy he does at his age is just ridiculous. Every day. And he drives in from Indy to Crawfordsville every day. Jesus. What a guy.
Did you get my invite?
Well, no, not at the moment, but we're gonna see here. He used to live at Penn Station. Oh, Dr. Makuya did. Well, I just sent me to the... Yeah, before it got torn down. Rest in peace.
Invite. Boom, 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 boom. This looks good. Send game alert.
There we go, I got the game alert there. Let's accept. Alright, so we'll play one more here for you since we're having so much fun and we know you are as well.
And to give Keanan another chance after I just brutally beat his ass.
That's true. I mean, it was
You're even
pretty
getting
ugly.
home field every time and it doesn't even matter.
I mean, you didn't have to do me like that, cuh. You know what I mean?
What teams are you running?
It doesn't matter to me. We want to do three random or 3 in a death roll?
Yeah, that's cool.
Alright.
Oh, it's not
You
letting
wanna
me
go
do
first?
it.
It's not letting me do it either.
Alright, I'll just pick one then.
Let's take a look here. Who is the least terrible? Ugh.
Yeesh. It's
Who
hard
you
to
rolling
pick a
with?
team off the bat. Damn, I honestly don't know.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go with my my favorite team's hometown cross-borough rivals. I'm gonna go with the Mets.
Alrighty, I will go. Damn, who's he? Who do you think is fine with them? Tigers. I'll be Cleveland. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's cool, man.
All right, I'm gonna go pee before we start.
That's cool. I'll keep you guys entertained, you know. All right, guys. So, you know, I'm here. Boy, I didn't realize I'd have to be this entertaining for this long. Oh my gosh. So, yeah. You guys want bars? I mean, I could drop some bars if we got to be here. You know what I mean? Lord knows I got bars. But no, I don't want to do that to you that hard. You know what I mean? I don't even really like the Mets. So I don't even know what I'm gonna do with them. He said something I can't hear.
What's up, bitches? I'm back.
Oh, back at it like a crack addict. You feel me?
What are you wearing?
I'm going blue. Blue top, white bottom.
Do I have a red? Oh, that throwback is filthy. Go with red.
That's not even a throwback. That's their alternate.
I know the throwback looked cool, but I wasn't gonna rock it.
There we go. That's what I wanted. All right. Maybe not City. Well, I don't know. City at night probably wouldn't be bad. What do you think?
Doesn't matter to me.
You know what? Let's go to the same spring training. Let's see here. All-Star game. That's in Dodger Stadium.
I know the Rangers
Stadium.
might have their new stadium on here too. I don't know if they're on there or not. I don't know if theirs is inside or what.
Let's see here. Do any of these classic stadiums look good? Polo Grounds? Ooh,
I am not
you don't...
playing Polo Grounds.
Oh, come on. You don't think you can hit it 530 to center?
No.
Old Yankee. Shea. Could play at Shea. That's not a... Metrodome. Old Miami. Old Atlanta. Old Texas.
Opened 1994 and it's an old stadium.
Kind of sad, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I don't understand why they got a new one already.
It's all about the money, dude. Let's see here. I'm down to play at Shea. You down to play at Shea?
Yeah, I don't care.
Sweet. Alright, so...
Depends on when you want to get your ass kicked.
Let's make it 7 p.m. just in case, and then we're gonna...
Make it overcast.
Overcast?
Yeah, that way there's clouds and shit helping out a little bit.
Whew. Well, I guess I'll bring the smoke.
Oh shit. Damn,
Where the hell's Syndergaard at? Oh, he's got the Tommy John. So he's out.
Nah, now you just have DeGrom throwing a 102-mile-an-hour sinker. Oh no, that's Syndergaard. Never mind. DeGrom throws like 101 fastball.
Oh yeah, just only.
Do I go Bieber or Clevenger? I'll go Biebs.
Shut that to the Biebs. Ooh. You know what? Just to disrespect your entire family. We're gonna put DeGrom in the leadoff spot.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I ain't gonna do that to you. I don't want you to be that sad, you know what I mean? I'm ready.
I think I am too.
Yeah! Alright, so we're getting ready to run this back.
Damn, 11-8. DeGrom sucks.
Yeah. But the ERA is pretty good though.
Yeah,
strikeout to walk ratio pretty good, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna put up 19 on him. Did you ever change pitchers last game?
No, I threw 9 with Ryu.
And no, you threw 8. No, never mind. I was on the road. Never mind. Yeah, you threw 9.
Oh, you was really gonna disrespect me like that, weren't you?
Call it how I see it.
All right, Jacob. Let's see what's going on here.
Leading off tonight for Cleveland, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Damn, I did it again.
Whoo!
Hang on. I gotta pause it.
Yeah, my opponent paused, guys. Whew, he's scared. He ducking.
For some reason, it doesn't show the. There we go. Apply change.
What, the PCI?
Yeah.
7 o'clock.
What a guy right there. I'm just getting warmed up. Bingo. No.
Bingo, bango, winner, bango. Oh, I swung at the dirt. Throw it over his head. Oh, now you want to throw it on.
Yeah, so we're going to try not to get 6 errors this game.
The center fielder, number 35.
Try. I didn't say we were going to, though.
Damn.
What a fastball. No, this is going to be close. Woo! It was right on the borderline between that green and yellow. You feel me?
Who's your shortstop? Did you have Rosario?
The first baseman.
Maybe I didn't check.
I think that's who that is. He's pretty good. He's fast. Oh, hit that right to him.
Another close one right here. Ooh, look at that.
His foot's not on the bag.
Well, remember the first inning last game was pretty good too, and then the second inning got bad, and the third inning got worse, and the fourth inning it snowballed.
Leading up for the Mets.
All right, I put you in the one spot for a reason here, buddy.
Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo. Now here's a cool guy.
Ball
Bow.
inside.
Fastball to the dome.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens.
Shouts out to the cool cats and the cool kittens. Oh my.
Sick.
One ball.
That was ugly. Boy, Shane Bieber's got knuckle curve.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he does.
That's the only reason I picked him over over Clevenger. They had the exact same pitches, except he had knuckle curve instead of curve.
Wow.
Damn, bro, what you window shopping for? It ain't even Christmas.
Batting second. The third baseman.
I didn't realize we were calling that today. Was that down for a hit? Let's go. Alright, I'm breaking up that perfecto early.
Batting third.
Here's my boy,
The first baseman.
Jack Dingers.
Alonso.
Can't hit what you can't see.
Sure. I still can't believe he took he took food off my boy Vladdy Jr.'s plate last year in the Derby.
Robinson. Cano.
Oh, you gonna go the short way on me, huh?
Yeah, I'll get that guy out since he got a hit.
Look at
Gotta
you getting a
show him
little
who's
fancy.
boss.
Getting fancy. All right.
The Indians. The third
Let's go,
baseman.
Jacob.
Jose Ramirez.
Damn, I shouldn't have swung at that.
All right, let's see if the center fielder's any better. All right, he's a tad better.
Do you have David Wright?
Shut up.
That's the right fielder, number 32.
Boy, I forgot Shea Stadium had that
From
ugly
the
ass
Reyes.
home run ball out there.
It's an apple.
That's a ball.
Ball apple. They're spherical.
It's the big apple, idiot. God, jeez, do you even know anything?
One ball, one strike.
Super fair point. Alright, let's see here. Who wants the bread here? Whoo, you just gonna swing like that, boy?
Yes.
Alright, I feel you.
Stay away, stay away. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Gas now.
Throw it over his head, throw it over his head.
Ooh. Alright, boys. Well, look out. DeGrom's perfect through 5 outs. 22 left.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Woo! You not gonna challenge that?
Nah, that's only
You
a challenge with 2 outs.
Really?
Yeah, game's broken. I don't think I'd beat it, though. I always hate that, though, because when I do that, my shortstop takes like 3 extra steps and it has no urgency to
The
throw.
left fielder,
Like, hey, guy,
JD.
just turn and chuck that thing, you know what I'm saying?
Can you imagine how much better baseball would be if the outfield fence was 200 feet? I'm just kidding. It would be terrible.
Dude, playing Little League?
Michael.
Dude, I can knock it out at 200 feet. I did it, like, not too long ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like 3 years ago.
Ooh, look at you.
Yeah, we had a home run derby over here at our local park. I beat all the guys older than me. Suck it, Caleb. Pitcher
How
got
many people were
heated,
in
threw a
that?
fastball at my ankle because I jacked like 3 in a
Well
row
said.
with the wooden
So-
bat.
So how many did you end up hitting total?
I don't know, like 5.
Did you do the old rules where you had 10 outs, or did you have like a certain time limit?
I don't even know. I think we were just hitting balls.
So when I was a couple, oh boy, look at the sense of urgency coming off this. Well, this guy's got no speed, so he's not going anywhere.
Batting eight.
Jesus, who is that on first?
Ahmed. Rosario.
No, what's on second?
That was funny.
Little
Now, a couple years ago,
Abbott
me and my boys, we had a home run derby here at our local Little League park, and I came in second. My boy Aaron took the crown that night. Oh, I thought you threw it. I was like, what?
I
Did
thought there
have-
was one out, so I was trying to throw to second, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to get him, so I went to throw it to first, and then he just didn't throw the ball to either.
Oh, I got the update file on NHL 20 now. Check me out.
I did see it's on sale.
Yeah, you should definitely get it. Shell is fire.
I'll think about it.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Especially now that there's no hockey.
Oh, that missed a spot horribly. It's just a pitcher, though. We ain't stressing.
Yeah, he doesn't have an arm that hammers. You know what I mean?
He can hit, though, can he? Yeah, he's hit 2 jacks.
Yeah, he's not Syndergaard though, who can hit a homer and then throw a 1-0 complete game shutout.
Leading off for Cleveland.
I remember we were at B-Dubs last year around this time when he did that. It was like the first month of the year.
Ball 1, no.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
wildly impressive.
I do remember that. That would have been right around opening day.
Yeah, like I remember looking at like the screen there at B-Dubs on Thursday night, and I was like, Syndergaard just hit a solo jack and then pitched a complete game shutout. How pissed would you be at your teammates?
65. Roberto.
What? Damn, there was one game we watched. It might have been Chris Archer. We were all at B-Dubs. I think it was when like the whole group went, and some pitcher was just getting beat around the park. He gave up like 5 homers.
No ball.
It might have been the Cubs game. I can't remember who it was. It was brutal.
I believe so, because we had I don't know, it was like right before graduation, wasn't it?
Out.
No, I don't think so. I think it was early in the year.
Batting
Was it
nine.
early in the year?
The pitcher.
I think I remember because like Jake and JC was there.
Yeah. You're gonna be perfect through 3. This dude ain't getting a hit.
1's the count.
We always had the same waitress too.
Yeah.
She got excited when she saw the boys coming in. She was like, "Oh, well, this is gonna be easy." We
Those are
never
neat.
changed our order.
No, we didn't change our order. It was 30-something boneless wings and 2 2 tall boys.
Yeah, 2 tall boys
And
or
a side
whatever
of
was on
fries.
sale. Yeah.
Yep.
I went.
Yeah.
I'd always get like 18 wings, Southwest Ranch, maybe cheese curds.
Brandon.
Yeah, I would
Actually, I
get-
always went cheese curds.
Nemo.
I'd get like 30 or 40 and be like, yeah, I'm gonna take half of these back with me, and then I would eat them like as soon as I got back to the dorm.
Now batting. Number 6.
Oh,
Or
man,
I would
those
try to
was-
save them for Thursday night football, but that would never happen.
I miss doing that stuff, dude. That was so much fun. Like 5:30 rolls around, I'm like, all right, you ready to go? Yeah. So we'd all hop in the truck and get down to B-Dubs and eat for an hour and a half. Usually we had a paper or something to do the next day, so we couldn't do something really cool. Or like we'd go back up to the room and play 2K or whatever.
First base.
Go
Kelsey.
back to what's that place called? Go back and play intramural or softball. Hammered.
See, I never got to play a game because I was always freaking busy with the capstone project.
Yeah.
Schmitty T had me working as he should have, but Boy,
Damn, I can't think of what that waitress's name was.
Josie Lee.
Jeez, man. You had that ready to roll.
Yeah, I just remember because it was on like all of my receipts.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, it was.
It was nice though. I'd just walk in, go straight to the bar.
She'd bring the
Bring me
drinks
the
out
food.
for me.
Yeah, she knew it was coming.
Francisco.
Only thing she would ask was
uh,
how many wings you want. It was never what do you want.
Yeah, she knew the flavor and like she knew the sauce. She just needed to know what wings or how many.
Yeah.
Shouts out to her. She was a real one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
We didn't really eat anywhere else. Crawfordsville sucks.
Facts. Little Caesars, like from time to time on a Saturday night.
Yeah,
What
we
a
were
way to
broke
break
as
up
shit.
the perfect game on a strikeout. Jesus
Now
Christ.
back, the center fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Yeah, you go to Little Caesars, you know, get that $5 za and some crazy bread. Oh boy. Alright, so this got slightly more, made me more nervous here.
Oh, and you got
Now
Carlos
batting,
Santana.
the first baseman,
Oh.
Carlos
0-1.
Santana.
Back. I tried to go. That was almost bad. Yeet.
The count is 1-2. Runner.
What in the just happened? Oh my god. Dude.
Oh, what an eventful strikeout.
Jose.
Damn, you have 2
Ramirez.
strikeouts and you've given up 2 runs and 1 out.
This is such bullshit in the highest degree. Oh my god.
Let's go, boys. Rally caps are in full swing.
Boy.
The right fielder, number 32, Franmil
1-0.
Reyes.
Boy, not looking good for my boy here, DeGrom.
Runner!
Oh, trying to do the hit and run there.
Runner! 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Okay, that was
He's safe.
trash. Ooh, look at you getting back like that. Okay, that was...
Why can't you pitch like that? Meow.
Oh, that's the 3rd strikeout of the inning. How about that?
7, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Damn. I didn't make the mistake last night. I was playing a game, and I pulled Trevor Bauer after 8. I think it was a game I was up 17-1. I pulled him. I was like, yeah, let's just get somebody else in just to finish off the season. And I didn't realize he had 17 strikeouts at the
The
time.
second baseman,
Oh,
Could have
that's
tied the
brutal.
Cano.
You pitched a perfecto on here yet?
No, I was close the other day. I was in Game 7 of a World Series, and I think I was 2 outs into the 7th.
Now batting,
I walked a
the
guy.
left fielder,
I was like, okay, still got the no-hitter. Next pitch got moonshot.
I pitched a perfecto in the first game of my AA career on All-Star difficulty.
Sick.
Count 0-2.
Yeah, My prototype was a left-handed flamethrower, and the
Yep.
pitch types were four seam, cutter, and a knuckle curve, maybe.
Yeah, I'm a lefty flamethrower because I think lefties are a lot harder to hit. So, damn, I knew that was
Boom!
coming.
Speaking of lefty,
I always go four seam, slider,
Tie
change up
game.
as my first three. The bullshit part is
See-
that air was completely my fault. I thought there was a guy on first. So I
yeah.
went to turn 2 and I hit triangle and I was like, God damn it, I tried to fix it and go back to circle.
See, I don't like a slider really. I see where a lot of people like it. I am not a big slider fan. In terms of a changeup, I just think a changeup doesn't have enough movement on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think a changeup. I like my pitches to go more. I don't want to say be more unpredictable, because if that's the case, just be a knuckleballer. But oh wow, look at that!
A backdoor
bat one
slider's
caught-
filthy.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. I'll use a backdoor cutter from time to time. The only bad thing about trying to use a backdoor cutter is that someone can send it the opposite way really easily, especially if you're facing a left-handed batter.
Yeah.
If I'm facing a right-handed batter on road to the show, if I'm facing a right-handed batter, I haven't added a third or a fourth or fifth pitch just because I want to try to get the 3 pitches I have kind of upgraded first. But if I'm facing a right-handed batter, I'll use the knuckle curve as my 2-strike pitch to try to get somebody out low in the zone.
Yeah.
If I'm facing a left-handed hitter, I will throw a high and tight cutter. I think the cutter in on the hands is very difficult to hit.
It used to be on like the show 18 and anything before that, any cutter you threw was smacked.
Really?
It would piss me off, dude. Caleb used to straight up every time I would play, I would throw like a cutter low and he would send it like 450 every time.
See, I don't know, because I feel like a cutter is very effective in real life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just, like, there's a reason Mariano made a 20-year career off one pitch. Yeah, like, there's some pitches on here when they give you those options that, like, I never see used. Like, a running fastball, a forkball, a screwball. There's a couple screwballs you'll see throughout the season, but it's not like someone's using that pitch every day.
Nah.
Boy, how many strikeouts does Grum have now? Jesus.
7. I have no idea.
Up next for Cleveland, the pitcher, Shane Bieber.
Look at that. I remember the old 2K games when I was a kid. They used to have the eephus pitch as like a legit pitch you could throw.
Yeah.
That thing was unhittable, dude. Nobody would... Like, you just throw it, and it would end up 12 feet outside the zone, and somebody would still try to take a hack at it. Like...
Yeah, you couldn't really judge them either.
Leading up for the Mets, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
I think, if I was, like, in high school, right, and I was trying to get drafted... Like imagine me having the talent to get drafted, I know. But if I was trying to get drafted or whatever, I would think probably the easiest way to do it as a pitcher, or maybe not the easiest, but maybe definitely a way to get attention for yourself is to develop a knuckleball. Like, because how many high schoolers do you see nowadays throwing knuckles? You don't.
I don't know. I don't watch all the high school baseball.
Well, I mean, even when I was in high school, like, I never heard of anybody throwing knuckles, because it's like, even in the big leagues now, how many knuckleballers are there? None?
No balls, 2
Yeah,
strikes.
not many.
I mean, R.A. Dickey was like the last one. It's not like Tim Wakefield's out here giving moon shots to Aaron Boone anymore, you know what I mean?
Now batting,
Alright.
the first baseman,
Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
The home run king, soon to be. In 20 years. Maybe. I think if we have a season, he'll fall off pretty hard this year, unfortunately.
He might. How old is he? 24?
Something like that. I want to say he's younger than Aaron Judge, and Aaron Judge is 25, 26.
Leading off for the Indians, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Ball, that's
Ah, that hit me.
Alright, top of the 6th. We're tied. 2 apiece. Alright,
Damn,
not
that
a
ball
good
was
way to start the
smoked.
evening.
I was 110 off the bat.
Okay.
The
Well, we'll try not to do that again.
Oscar.
I'm down with it if you are. Oh, I did not even mean to swing
I
at
got the
that.
count. 0 and 2.
Oh, you're not going to test the arm?
No, I didn't know who it was, but I think it's Conforto.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos
0 and 1.
Santana.
Oh and 2.
Oof.
God! Oh, I hate this game so much.
Let's go!
I hate this game so much.
Now
Oh my
base.
Third
god.
baseman, Jose Ramirez.
That's smacked in the deep right. That's going, oh well, maybe not. No? Alright. Alright, well, Jacob deGrom, through no fault of his own, has given up 3 runs.
Leading off,
Well, he's one of those guys that kind
the
of fell
second
off,
baseman,
but
Robin
he had that
Hood.
stretch where he was one of the best players in baseball.
Facts. I'm gonna get my bullpen going here. We're gonna... pisses me off. What trash I'm seeing out of Robinson Cano.
Up next for the Mets,
Let me get my
the left fielder,
Is that guy up here?
Oh, look at that. As soon as I get my bullpen gun, he get his bullpen gun.
Oh, the guy I was gonna use isn't even on here.
Who's that, Andrew Miller?
No, they have some guy in their system that throws like 99.
Don't we all throw 99 nowadays? You know what I mean?
I mean, no. Damn, I can't even put in a starter. Alright. Let's get my closer warming.
Gotta throw that 12 or that 10 out save.
Yep, just in case. You never know what could happen.
104 exit velo.
I had a homer yesterday. I think it was like 117. I don't know how.
Jesus.
It was impressive, though. I think it went like 460 something.
Only? Oh
I wasn't
no!
gonna
Throw
throw
that damn thing down
the
there!
right
Don't
fielder,
do that to
number
me.
30, Michael Conforto.
Knock it down.
Look at you, level 43 on this game. I didn't see that earlier.
Yeah, I've had nothing to do.
I forget what my level is. Fudge. 26. I'm level 26. How about that? Ugh. Boy, this is heartbreaking.
What?
Leading off for Cleveland,
LaMelo
The right
Ball
fielder,
and his
number
agent
32,
just bought the team he
Ronil
plays for.
Reyes.
The TV plays for what?
Like the Australian team he plays for.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they bought the Illawarra Hawks. What a
Wow.
badass. I guess, I mean, he's got to get that playing time.
Gotta try to become the number 4 pick in the draft somehow. You know what I mean? New York needs him.
I did see somebody said, because the Knicks are interested in Elton Brand as being their next GM, and they go, wow, another power forward.
The batter, the second baseman.
That's comical. That's funny. Oh my god. That's hilarious, actually. Oh, you really thought he was going to round third like that, or round second like that, huh? Nah, I'm throwing heater.
The left fielder, number 24, Domingo Santana.
0-1. The count, 0-2. He's out.
Hey, buddy, you want to hustle to the...
He's going to round the back.
What is he doing? He just jogged on in. Dude had the whole... Ah, it pisses me off.
If he would have ran, he would have been safe.
Yeah.
0-1's the count.
Whoa. I'm trusting it.
Got him right there.
Was he safe or out?
Ah,
Oh,
damn
thank
it.
God.
I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. I apologize.
7th inning stretch.
Yeah, it's perfect time.
Leading off for the Mets.
We will pause the game here to allow our boy Luke to get some snacky snack. You feel me? As I find my cross pencil, or actually my cross pen here. Shouts out to Cross, best pen maker, best writing utensil maker in the world. Cross, if you're out there, you know, feel free to sponsor the program. Send me some free product. I absolutely love your stuff. I recommend it to everybody. Oh, God. I'd be willing to bet he comes back with a lemon lime Gatorade. That's what I bet he comes back with. Just knowing Luke how I know him, I bet it's lemon lime Gatorade. We'll ask him when he get back. Boy, look at Shane Bieber. Only 8 strikeouts. Let's check out the stats here. Let's go to the box score. Let's see here. Alonzo, you trash player. You. Look at this pitching. 9 strikeouts for DeGrom. 2.57 ERA.
My bad. I forgot it auto
The
pitches.
catcher.
No, that's all good. What kind of drink did you get?
Just grab me some water.
Oh, I thought you were going to grab yourself a lemon lime Gatorade.
Nah, that's what I would want, but I don't have any.
How would you cat?
I've been trying to drink Gatorade Zero instead, and they don't have any at the stores. Now I just got the regular, and that shit just doesn't taste good.
The regular?
Yeah,
The Zero tastes better, I agree with you.
0-1.
so we're having breakfast for dinner tonight. I'm pretty stoked about that one.
What are you having? Just like sausage, eggs, bacon?
I think we're having omelets and cinnamon rolls.
Oh my god, that sounds great. Biscuits and gravy sounds fire as well right now.
That does. Dude, have you ever put like an egg on biscuits and gravy? Put like an over easy egg and just bust
No, I
that baby
haven't.
open right on top. It's
Ladies and
good
gentlemen,
stuff.
your attention
I haven't.
please.
Biscuits and gravy does sound fire. I might actually have that for dinner
Number
tonight.
2,
I gotta
Dominic.
do a lot of studying after this, but if I can get off, or if I can get done with that at a decent time tonight, I will definitely do that. I tell you what, I hadn't had one of these since my time at Wabash junior year. I had a grilled cheese sandwich the other day.
The count,
Those things, I forgot how good those were, dude.
I do not like grilled cheese.
I love a good grilled cheese, man. I love a good grilled cheese, and that's what I had like almost every day my junior year at lunch, just because Sparks. We talk about it a lot. Sparks is bad, trash, garbage. to the highest degree.
Ooh,
All right.
Betances, huh?
Dellin Betances, the former New York Yankee.
Yeah, I
Leading off for the
had
Indians, the catcher, number 55.
I mean, I don't like grilled
Roberto
cheese. I don't like tomato
Perez.
soup. That pairing is disgusting to me. I also, the one thing I don't get is, well, I guess I get it, but like I don't like Italian food
Yeah, on the tag, he's out.
except for
Yeah.
Alfredo. But like, damn, people get on my shit for that so often. Like, yeah, how do you not like Italian food? I don't like red sauce. Damn.
You like marinara with cheese sticks or something?
Nah, that's just gross.
I go marinara with my cheese sticks.
Damn, who's gonna pinch hit? I guess
Nobody pinch hitting tonight.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting.
Oh, we're going to Shields. Okay.
Number
Okay.
0. Delino. The Shield.
Look at him, he's scared eating the pies menu, boys.
No worm. Anybody here throw cheddar? Oh, does not look like it.
They all have that plain, filthy prototype.
Damn,
Get
this
it out of here.
Blows asshole.
0-1's the count.
Did Betances sign with the Nets
Two
this
strikes.
winter?
I believe so because he was injured all last year.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. That was a quick slurve.
The
Oof.
batter. The shortstop. Francisco Lindor.
Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it.
Ooh. Alrighty. 6 outs away from a dub here.
Actually, what do you got? You know what? You're in the game,
Your
Buster.
attention, please.
Close
Brad
For the Indians.
Hand.
Number 33.
When I
Brad
think of
Hand.
top tier closers, I think of Brad Hand.
Gotta come get the job done, kid.
The center fielder. Brandon.
Oh my god, that is not what I wanted.
Thank you. Trash ass.
The batter.
Jesus.
I haven't said
Number 6.
trash ass in a while.
Ball 1.
49,000 here at Shea. How about that?
49. I got 41.
2 balls.
I got 49,067.
Damn, I got 41,583 or something like that.
There we go.
Throw him. Yeah, let's get it back to the pitcher. That's a good call. Ooh,
Big
don't like
Meat
this one.
Pete.
The first baseman. Pete
That's out.
Alonso.
Oh, I thought that was a big fly when that came. When I saw, oh man, my eyes lit up. Ugh, I hate you for making good pitch selections.
Yeah, if you throw like a slow, like, so my guy has like a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. If you throw that up high and then drop like an 82-mile-an-hour slider in the bottom
The
corner,
batter,
dude, they don't touch
Yeah.
it.
Second
That's how I get
baseman.
like half my strikeouts.
Robinson. Cano.
Oh,
Ooh.
Brad Hand. Oh, get down, get down, get down.
Oh my
my god.
That was a
Oh,
near disaster.
fudge. If that got down, it's likely a 3-all game. Or I would have made sure there would have been a chance
The
because I
center
was sending him
fielder,
home.
number 35. Oscar
Oh,
Mercado.
Scamucado.
0-2 is the count.
Jeez, I just can't hit speed. It's a lot harder to hit speed online too, because there's like that slight delay. I hate it when I'm pitching too, because the ball just like pauses halfway.
Santana.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, whenever you're playing offline, it's a lot more smooth, and I think it's easier to react if you're getting a line drive right back at you.
Yeah.
One ball.
Ooh,
Oh, well, you're not gonna swing at that.
I tried.
That's ball.
Oh,
Yeah. Go for the high knuckle.
Count is 3 and 2.
oh, I thought that was a 3-2 pitch. Damn it.
Ball 4.
Take a base,
All right.
kid. G-O-O-D-E-Y-E.
The
Good
batter,
eye. Good
the
eye.
third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Runner! Runner! That's a ball.
He's out by so long. Oh, you threw it to the wrong base. Go back. Let's go to second. Oh, man, that was a nightmare. Yeah, more so for you, but...
Out.
I can beat you in a rundown. Turn around, you dumb shit! You don't need 15 steps to slow yourself.
Alright, well.
Alright, this is gonna be... It comes down to this.
This is the last chance saloon right here, boys. Brad Hand trying to get the job done.
David.
Nope. That's inside.
Going with the inside heat. I appreciate that.
Damn, that was a perfect pitch and it missed the spot by like 3 inches.
Ball 3.
Alright, cock.
3 and 0.
Oh,
I got 3-1.
you
3
bitch.
balls, 1
I was
strike.
wanting that.
Nope.
Alright.
Just don't
Got
leave me
the-
hanging.
Michael Conforto, can you give me another 2-run jack?
Michael Conforto.
Nope.
Ball and 1.
Can he please keep swinging like that?
Yeah, this is making me mad.
1 ball.
Okay.
Strike. No, he's safe.
Okay. I see you. I see you. Oh my god, I want to launch this controller.
Now batting.
You got.
The catcher, Wilson.
This makes me mad. This makes me mad. Dang it.
I'm putting in a much lower pitcher, but
attention,
man, I need
please.
the righty-righty
for
matchup.
Cleveland. Number 62, Nick
Can I switch sides?
Whitbread.
You used to be able to do that on 2K games. It was sick. You could just make anybody a switch hitter. They just sucked. You could also bunt for homers, but...
Oh man, if I was gonna tie the game up, that was the one. That was probably my best chance. And I missed it. Last strike.
Down.
Up next for the Mets,
Alright, son of a gun.
Ahmed Rosario.
Oh, no, dang it.
3-0.
Jacob DeGrom.
Uh-oh. It's
Jacob
almost
DeGrom.
elimination time.
Jacob DeGrom did such a good job in this game, and I trashed it.
Yeah,
up
but
with
his
my
strikeouts were coming in the dirt, dog.
head. Goodness.
Yeesh.
Sad face. Look at that. Dude had a damn whip of like
The final line
.05.
score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 3
Wow.
runs, 4 hits, 2
Geez,
errors,
I'm
and
just
they
really
left 3
good.
men on base.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've done pretty good on the homers.
They
you
They
know what I
marked
mean?
all of his runs as
2
earned.
errors, they left 6 men on base.
That's so trash.
Damn, dude, I had
Time
more
of the ball game,
strikeouts than you,
2
too.
hours and 54 minutes.
That is so garbage.
For joining us here tonight.
Wow.
And we remind you to please.
Jeez.
Well,
Tough
guys, looks like next week we're gonna have to get on the board here. This is a little unacceptable. I just, I don't know. I'm so embarrassed right now. I don't even know what to say. Ugh.
Hey, it happens to the best of them, except for me.
What? That's pretty fair, actually. Oh, goodness. Well, guys, once again, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us here for, an extended period of time today, but we're happy to make it happen. Unfortunately, I've got 2 exams here in the next 48 hours that we got to prepare for, so we're going to do that. And once again, you can follow us on Twitter. I'm at Keanan Alstatt. Luke, where can they find you at?
Yeah, I'm on Twitter at LukeParrish_NFL. I'm technically on Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that.
LinkedIn,
but, yeah, if anybody's got a job they want to give me, hey, you know what? I'm here.
Yeah, so
find me on
feel free.
Tinder. I don't know if I even have a Tinder. I don't think I do. But hey, I'm here. If you any social media platform, just hit me up.
Yeah, so feel free to reach out with us. Hopefully something interesting happens in the next few days. We'll talk about it next week. If not, we'll bring more stories and play some more shows. So
Yes,
until
sir.
next time, guys, I'm Keanan. That is Luke, and we'll see you next week.
Yep, sounds good. See you guys later.